We had one of the most major winter storms we've seen in decades. Over New Year's 2018, it took out thousands of members in the northern part of our system. Our crew members, when most people were in the comfort of their own homes, were out fixing, repairing, getting people's lights back on. But we were fortunate to have neighbors like Ravalli Electric, Flathead Electric, Sun River Electric come to our aid to help us restore power as quickly as possible. Linemen from other co-ops came to assist us. We've gone to help them too, and that's what this mutual aid is all about, where we work to help others get their lights back on in times of need, and they came and helped us in the New Year's storm of 2018, and we couldn't be more appreciative of that. But that is the strength of the co-op family in Montana.
We had a neighboring local co-op that ran out of fertilizer.
We were able to contact CHS Big Sky, and they were able to give us enough fertilizer, urea, for that day so we could keep our spreaders running, and we were able to fulfill our customers' needs.
They just needed some supply to get them through the day, and with our facilities here and our ability to hold large quantities, we were able to help them out for the day.
We are competitors, but we also tend to help each other out in times of dire needs.
They do help us. They help us on the fuel end. We don't store fuel here. They have fuel storage. So we bounce back and forth and help each other that way.
So there's some really unique things that can happen when cooperatives work together. It's a really great synergy that can happen. So our farm, Homestead Organics, for example, we're members of the Montana Poultry Growers Co-op. So we're growing poultry that we bring to the co-op facility to be processed. And then as a part of Loyal to Local Cooperative, we're selling our chicken in the weekly CSA, which is Community Supported Agriculture, which is a really great way to share market. They're also sharing space at our farm right now. So the Poultry Growers facility is on my farm, Homestead Organics farm, and they're processing chickens that then can go right into the CSA for Loyal to Local, and Loyal to Local has their distribution center also at our farm, so it all connects really nicely.
With the co-op network, the benefit there is any member of a financial institution that belongs to the co-op network, you can actually go and utilize their ATMs 100% free. There's no service charges.
In the 1995, Blackfoot, along with a number of other telecom cooperatives in the state of Montana, actually formed a corporation called VisionNet. And that corporation was charged with going out and procuring certain products and services that we all needed and used. What that means for our cooperative members is better pricing for our services and really an overall better customer experience as well. VisionNet has a network operations center that's staffed 24 hours around the clock that provides network monitoring services for all of the telephone co-ops in Montana.
We have partnered with our local farm supply cooperative, Mountain West Co-op, to provide propane service. We provide propane services to more than 10,000 members across western Montana, the footprint of which is far beyond the reach of Missoula Electric Cooperative.
We work hand in hand with Land O'Lakes, and they have a vehicle program, and we've bought several vehicles through them for our own needs. And we've also used their equipment program when we bought a couple sprayers, and by signing up through Land O'Lakes, we got extended warranties for our equipment.
Our main partnership is with Montana's credit unions. They have one individual at Montana's credit unions that she goes through the legislative session each year and is really watching to make sure that anything to do with the financial industry is going to benefit credit unions, not hurt us. Anytime we have the annual meetings, we always have CEO breakfasts at least one morning. We'll have a CEO roundtable. You know, here are the challenges we are facing, and, you know, getting opinions on what everybody else is doing or how they've done it to overcome the issue.
The Montana Electric Cooperatives Association, their lobby team is so powerful when it comes to advancing the issues that matter to electric ratepayers across the state of Montana. I can't understate the value that they provide. Take the National Rural Electric Co-ops Association, for example. They provide services to the more than 800 co-ops nationwide, the lobbying and legislative efforts at the national level that we could never leverage ourselves.
On a national level, Blackfoot is a member of the National Telephone Cooperative Association. They serve as the advocacy arm out in Washington, D.C. For rural broadband providers. This national organization does a very good job of lobbying those entities out there on behalf of not just Blackfoot, but all broadband cooperatives in the country. Being in Missoula, Blackfoot, I participate in an organization called the Missoula Economic Partnership. There's a number of business leaders that serve on that board of directors. Along with me, Mark Hayden from Missoula Electric Cooperative serves on that board. Jack Lawson from Missoula Federal Credit Union serves on that board.
I am privileged to sit on the Missoula Economic Partnership with Jason, trying to stay involved with local economic issues that matter to our co-op. When the economy does well in Missoula, our co-op does well, and so it's important to remain engaged in those issues locally and statewide and nationally as well.
Educating our youth is because they're the next ones coming up. And, you know, we're a huge supporter of FFA. We've had FFA tours come through here, and we just try to educate them a little bit on what we're about, what we do for the communities. Students in this area are from farmer ranch backgrounds, so they can understand how the buying power can be of a co-op.
Montana's credit unions have rolled out reality fairs to be put on in high schools across the state. The point of those are to educate the younger generations about credit unions, about other co-ops, and give them those, you know, pieces of advice and knowledge as they're getting ready to go out. They're there to support each other and to help, and I think it's important for the kids to know what that's about and what benefits they can get from it, whether it's a benefit in the future as a job or just even as a member of that co-op.
The NRECA, they have the Youth to Washington program. Co-ops from across the nation send these young leaders back to Washington to learn about democracy, to learn about the co-op way of business.
Every year we partner with Missoula Electric Cooperative and Energy Partners, two great cooperatives in western Montana, and we do something called the EEE program. It stands for Electronic Education in the Classroom. All the students come into a luncheon every year in Missoula, and either I or Mark Hayden from Missoula Electric Cooperative or one of our trustees will have the opportunity to get up and speak and talk about what cooperatives mean to their area.
Co-op Impact Week in Hamilton last year was really exciting for me because Hamilton has so many cooperatives. So when Montana Cooperative Development Center brought their Co-op Impact Week to Hamilton last year, it was this fantastic opportunity for all the co-ops in the Bitterroot to highlight what they're doing, and for everyone else living in the Bitterroot Valley to really start to see how important the cooperative model is to how our valley functions now and how we can function moving forward.